You came to the Deadfire for your own reasons. The problems of others, they must be noisy obstacles by comparison. We both know the burden of being looked to as a source of hope. What say? Oh no? You have not been the savior of an archipelago as long as some of us. Ikera, just so. All the powers of the Deadfire have their eyes on the Watcher of Cadnua. Tell me, is the Watcher watching anyone? A pity you did not glance in my direction sooner, Captain. The pain of a missed opportunity. It is divine, I say. What say, Captain? What indeed? I say I am of two minds. My talent, but my find what indeed? But finding the cup.
Watch and learn. Yeah? Be right there. Oh? Did you find something? You have that look again. Well, I found some unusual, so it is. But what would that be doing here? Of course, I've at least know of this.
Captain, a word? You came to the Deadfire. We both know the burden of being looked to as a source of hope. What say? Oh no? Ekera, all the powers of the Deadfire have their eyes on the Watcher of Cadnua. Tell me, is the Watcher watching anyone? Ah, so innocence and piety inflamed your desire. A pity you did not glance in my directions. What say? What indeed? I say I am of Tuma. My talents are my own, and not even Ngati can tell me how they should be used. I say the tribes would do better with more artists and fewer saviors. But my people struggle against the outsiders. And finding the Covenant could bring the Hawaii...
Leave it to me. That symbol. It looks like the one we saw on the abandoned ship. Real challenge. Consider it done.
You keep turning up like a chipped Azada.
Something keeps drawing me back to Oreo Koiki, I say.
Don't let Awata hear you say that. You went into the jungle for animal hides, I say, and found yourself in an empty clearing. Ekera, silence is wise. You turned around and retraced your steps back to your ship, where it was safe. Not if you cannot listen. If you came to blunt my teeth with chatter, try to keep it short. We remember the old compact with the Neketaka Queen. Do you have her treaty words? Akira, the Queen must be desperate to send you, I say. Rasare will be expecting you inside. Seeing as you've earned your way up from nuisance to guest, find me if you feel like trading.
I got this. I got this. I'll see what I can find.
This is wrong, I say. The tribe opened their home to us. Thank you, Captain. This is for the best.
her face paint. You don't suppose...
You are the outsider who dealt with Capella, but you do not take the front entrance. I am the Ranga of this tribe, and will not hesitate to send your soul through Tangaloa's maw if you threaten my people. The Chosen of Ngati is a welcome sight, I say.
Akera, my thanks to you, dear Ranga, though I bring you no omens this day.
You have the gift of our hospitality during this audience. Do not abuse it.
When will our hospitality be returned?
Tekehu, I say... am the for you think the queen is you shirk my
Captain, a word? You came to the... We both know the burden. Oh, no. I am feeling braver than normal. Akera, a good captain has that effect. All the powers of the Deadfire have their eyes on the Watcher of Cadnua. Ah, a pity. What's that? What indeed? Not my talents, but my finding the coven.
That symbol... It looks like the one we saw on the abandoned ship.
You keep turning up like a...
Something keeps...
Don't let... You went into the jungle for animal hides, I say, and found yourself in an empty... Akera, you turned around and retraced your... Not if you... If you came to blunt my teeth with chatter, try to keep it short. We remember the old Akera, Rasar, seeing at... Akera, what now? Vuparo is our mystic, convinced that the whole fortress will come crumbling down if he doesn't keep to his daily devotions. As for the rest, ask around. I'm not here to satisfy your curiosity.
Did you notice their face paint? Oh? You look like you have something on. As a matter of fact, I did. I saw my mother. It was. Sure.
The outsider must leave. Oreo Koiki will not be parceled off and bought with foreign lies. Only the handsome fish can stay.
Ruasari would never let that happen. Where is your confidence in Auranga?
You are the problem. We do not track dirt in our home.
We are no better than the outsiders if our Mataru act like inhospitable savages. Where is the courtesy and welcome of the Wahaki?
If you have such love for outsiders, let this one speak for himself.
I will? I mean, Akira, I will.
If the outsider turns on us, I say I will drag you through Tangaloa's maw with me. For all our sakes, may I be proven wrong.
On behalf of those who remember our manners, welcome to Oreo Koiki. Akira, I say circumstances have made us rough around the edges. Outsiders come with cannons, nets, torches. They do not come to talk. We safeguard any land that the trading companies have not stolen out from under Anakaz's throne. The islands will fall if the tribes do not recall our past and Ngadi's covenant. Ngadi bade her followers to protect the islands, the tribes, and the luminous Adra. For this, she gave us the power to shape her domain. If we fail in our charges, the birthright of the Huana disappears. The Wahaki remember this. The Kahanga, they forget.
Some of us remember. What we choose to do with the memory is ours to decide.
We lost much of ourselves when somewhere among the islands, there's a place where we... Akira, my apologies, but I should say no more. Ask. I am pleased she is Auranga, and the strength of our tribe. I have never seen her without a mouthful of Koiki. Even in battle, she wears a bandolier of fruit. A spirited, passionate, and very hungry woman is my Risare.
Akira, I doubt he even knows the meaning of the word.
I'm familiar with the foreign obsession with vows. When it strikes Rusari's fancy that we should sleep under one roof, we do so vigorously. Some think I influence her judgment, but they have the wrong of it. My back is too fragile for the weight of authority, I say.
Akira, what now?
I got this. I got this.
The handsome fish leaps into my net once again, I say.
Wata, how is my little Koiki?
Rotten. Pungent. All the reasons you didn't fight when I gave you back to the sea. I did not think you'd swim back, fish.
I am here on business.
Not pleasure? Tell me what they have done with the true Takehu.
You are a delight as ever, I say. And keep the tribe safe, Owata.
It is what I do. You keep swimming, Takehu. It is what you do.
That mural. That's the same headdress Theos wore. Consider it done. Her face paint.
I am the Ranga of this tribe, and will not hesitate to send your soul through Tangaloa's maw if you threaten my people. The chosen of Ngati is a welcome sight, I say.
Akira, my thanks to you, dear Ranga. Though I bring you no...
You have the gift of our...
But will our hospitality...
Takehu, I say we have troubles enough without my people fighting over you.
Akira, just so. I will keep my hands to myself this time.
Embetta softened his heart against outsiders. Akira, I will hear this one. The Queen sent you to remind us we are vassals. Is that all? Akira, outsiders know better than to draw close to Wahaki land. We leave the symbol of the War Club as we have for generations. A warning, I say. A reminder.
That war club looks like a much older version of the leaden key insignia.
One which goes unheeded. Patience. More pressing matters command our attention. You have the peace of this court, but we are not here for idle chatter. You will speak of your intentions. Now. Queen. I am thinking you are very free with this meaningless outsider word. Foreigners hold the islands upside down, shaking them to loosen their riches. Onekaza gives them comfort. Akira, these are not the actions of a queen. Bah! Then she never should have let the foreigners take a step onto Deadfire soil. You think the Queen is cunning, but she is on the brink of losing her power. The Kahanka Queen shows her belly so that the enemy will overlook her claws. This is a worthy tactic. Valia and Rawatai are foolish enough to fall for it.
It is dangerous to make such a gamble with my people. We are more accustomed to these games than you.
Akira, you are as blind as your countrymen. Before I agree to Onekaza's terms, I must deal with a pest of my own. Not as large as the trading companies, but nearly as vicious. You are knowing that the purchase of foreign slaves is allowed in the Deadfire? Trading in Huana is a crime that even Onekaza could not ignore. To buy and sell kith is the work of monsters. These slavers hunt the waters around Oreo Kuiki. Like cowards, they shy away from the deeper jungle. They steal my people from their fishing boats and sell them like pigs at auction. Where is Onekaza to stop them? Someone must teach them the meaning of Wahaki vengeance, I say. Could this be true? What say? If those parasites drew their final breaths, I would hear of it. While Onekaza plays at diplomacy, we are the spear in the guts of our enemies. Rawatayan warships circle Crookspur, and the cries of bondage carry across the waves like the song of injured gulls. Tell Onakaza that the Wahaki accept her authority. If the time comes when she needs to show foreigners the breadth of her power, we will be there. The hospitality of the Wahaki is yours. Respect our ways, and cause no trouble.
Outsider. Unlike Barapo, I do not use this as a term of offense, I say. We do not see many visitors on Oreo Koiki. Those who come, seldom leave. They come asking our Ranga to show her belly in surrender. Instead, she shows them their guts at the end of a spear. Ugh, how he fills our home with the stink of his burnt offerings. A rational mystic burns incense or candles, but Burapo burns koiki, rotten meat, and bundles of hair. Nothing is spared his flame if it appeases the gods. A valuable lesson about animancy, I say. There is quality and there is cheap, but never both. The rust bucket does not follow my instructions and ignores my command words. I am appreciating the offer, but it is better if I learn how to operate my degraded... I would be a poor host if the ironclad thing decided to remove your skin. Akira, then consider yourself free to tinker away at my rusted doll. Here, the command words. They do me little good.
Isn't this?
I would pray louder if it kept outsiders away from Oreo Koiki. I say Bruasare would not like it if I denied you hospitality. Poorly. He ventures away from our islands and invites the wrath of the gods, I say. May Ngati devour that outsider construct. The tribe balances on the edge of ruin. And my burnt offerings appease those who godlessness raised the green man.
You think Gon's gonna set the final harvest upon us because of Kith's godlessness? Maybe. But ain't no god's gonna stop him.
Kikira, this is why Outlanders do not speak the will of the gods for the tribe.
Visitor, I hope your time on
Come no closer, outsider.
Your Excellency, I come to warn your people. Your presence among these ruins is an affront to the god. You must remove yourself, lest you face the god's wrath. The timeline of the gods is not for mortals to understand. But even their patience shall wear thin, especially after this warning. Your people cling tightly to their history. But where are these designs among your arts? Where is the carved Adra in your wooden huts? These places were not built by the Huana, but by an ancient people from a distant land. I have seen your murals, and I know that you will recognize this. It was my people who built these places, and now I come before...
Why do you stare so? I know only that they clang and clash like foreign names. Why do you stare so? What say? If those parasites drew their final breaths, I would hear of it. While Onakaza plays at Rauatayan warships circle Crooksburg, and only a coward or a fool forgets their tongue. Onakaza will be disappointed to know that the Wahaki... Come no closer, outsider. Come no closer. Outsider.
This one.
Come no closer.
what do we have here?
I am the Ranga of this tribe, and will not hesitate to send your soul through Tangaloa's maw if you threaten my people. The chosen of an...
Akira.
You have the...
Goodwill our...
Takehu.
Akira.
Embetta the Queen. Queen. For Akira, these are not the actions of a queen. Bah, you think the Kahanka, this is a...
It is dangerous.
Akira, before you are knowing that the purchase of foreign slaves is allowed in the Deadfire? Trading to buy these slaves... Someone must teach them the meaning of Wahaki vengeance, I say. Could this be true? What say? If those parasites drew their final breaths, I would hear of it. While Onakaza Rawatayan warships circle Crooksburg, and the cries of... Tell Onaka the hospital...
I would pray. I say Ruasare would not poorly. Mayan the godless...
You think
Akira...
Outsider. We do not see many visitors on... They come instead, Rust. Nothing is spared. Akira, the rust bucket. I would be a poor host if the ironclad thing... Akira, here.
Give me a real challenge.
Come no closer. Why do you stare so? Do not speak the name of those who felled mighty Ukaizo. Their spirits are unwelcome. We do not hide. We are protecting a way of life that others would trample on. The trading companies would strip the land. There is much to protect in the Deadfire. Too much for any single tribe. The Wahaki show outsiders that we know their deceitful face. My ancestor knew this face well. She recalled its every hateful curve to the Wahaki histories. We wear the bone-white grimace of our enemies and take power from it. Akira, we leave
that war club,
one which goes unheeded.
Yes? You look like you have something on your mind.
Diverus? That was the same story he told the Glanfathens. At least the Wahaki made him pay for his lie.
Then the Wahaki are the Painted Masks. They've been serving the Leaden Key's interests for 2,000 years without even knowing it. Though not, it seems, in the way Theos intended.
Now that's just wrong.
is it? Belief is a curious thing. Once, the Wahaki believed they were guarding themselves against the Ingwithans, Theos' people. Yet over time, they became hostile toward all outsiders. But don't you wonder if bearing that message was part of what made Theos who he was? It's not just that the Wahaki misread Theos' original message. It fundamentally changed them. They went from being a large and well-connected tribe to a much smaller one. You know me too well. I've been chasing the Leaden Key, trying to undo the harm they've caused. But what if I'm only making matters worse? Might I be to blame? Have I made a grievous mistake in getting involved? You're right. Perhaps I've been unrealistic in my expectations, but I suppose that doesn't make the effort any less meaningful, does it? I shall try. The strange thing is, this whole ordeal has given me some sympathy for Theos. Not that I condone his actions, of course. But I can't imagine he thought he'd destroy an entire generation either. Well, not in the beginning, anyway. What I mean to say is, he thought he was doing the right thing. Even at the end. I worry things aren't so simple. Still, perhaps you're right. At any rate, it will be a relief to move forward. It was always too comfortable to leave the hard decisions to others. To simply follow along. I only wonder now what sort of decision you'll have to make when we finally confront Aethys. Then you have more faith than I. Anyway, thank you. This has lifted a great burden from my shoulders. Yes?
Leave it to me. I got this.
The chosen of Ngati is a welcome sight, I say.
Akera.
You have...
But will our heart...
Tekehu.
Akera.
Mbeta the queen. You sure?
Her fate...
I am the Ranga. The chosen...
Akera.
You have...
But will our...
Tekehu.
Akera.
Mbeta the queen. Queen for Akira. These are... Bah, you think that... The god... This is...
It is...
Akira. Before you are knowing that the purchase of foreign slaves is allowed in the dead trade to someone must teach them the meaning of what could this... What say? While Onaka... Rawatayan war... Tell on the hospitality...
I would pray poorly. I got...
You think God...
Akira...
Outside, they come instead. They come asking instead. Akira, they come instead. Akira, here.
Consider it done. I see where you're going with that. There.
Come no closer. Why do you stare so? Do not, we do not. There is much to protect in the Deadfire. The Wahmaya, we wear the bone. We leave that one which goes unheeded.
Yes? You look like... though not...
That is little comfort. They were still doing his bidding.
Is it? Belief is at once, yet over time they became hostile toward all outsiders.
But don't you wonder if bearing that message was part...
It's not just... They went from being... You know, I've been... Might I be to blame? Have I made a grievous mistake in getting involved?
You're right, but I suppose that doesn't...
I shall try. The strength... But I can't... What I mean to say is, he thought he was doing the right thing. At any... It was all... I only wonder now what sort of decision you'll have to make when we finally confront Aethys. Anyway, thank you. This...
Sure.
My scouts tell me that you sail from Oriokoiki. You have united the Huana with our missing limb. Prayer and the... My scouts tell me, do the Wahaki pay the crown obeisance in whatever eccentric form suits them? You have united prayer, and the wisdom of Kohoba will help steer my next course. I will send for you in time. Speak freely, Herald of Barret. We are the stewards of the Dead Fire. Our ancestors made this path, the one which taught us to shape water. It is said that for so did I do.
Akera. Somewhere in the abyss, she blinks her enormous eyes with approval, I say.
How long? It is said the tribe speak on.
You must gather your plan. Venturing forth.
And as he pressed her to his heart, he whispered in her ear, "Farewell, farewell, my own true love, this parting gives me pain. I'll be your own true guiding light when I return again. My thoughts shall be of you, when the storm is riding high. Farewell, my love, remember I'm your faithful sailor boy." It was in a gale that ship set sail, he kissed his long goodbye. She watched the craft sail out of sight, till a tear bedimmed her